Well, good evening, everybody. See a lot of people from, I saw in the chat also from a lot of countries. I saw United States, Switzerland, Holland, of course, Holland, Germany. I don't know if there are people from Belgium, so let me check the chat, where you're all coming from. So the chat, opening the chat, everybody. And Eddie, are you now currently, Eddie, in Martinique, or is you still there, or you moved, you traveled somewhere else, so I don't know. Anybody, welcome everybody to this How Do You JIFU call. We do this in multiple languages. By the way, Eddie is on the call. He's going to do it in French for us also. Then we have it in French, in German, in Dutch. We just did the Dutch one. Marco did. Now we do the English one. We have Spanish for a European time zone, and we have also Spanish for Mexico, Canada, and United States time zone. And I'm working also to do some calls in the United States for people who love this format. And again, there are many, many other calls, so go to the calls you like. But I tell you just on Facebook, if you're not on our calls, you're not duplicating. So it's as simple as that. So people who are on the calls are duplicating and getting new team members, getting new affiliates, and they are really into the loop. Also, don't forget to go to our Facebook page. So let's dive into it. Let's see what we can do today. 3 new messages. Oh, I have to click on that. Vienna. Oh, by the way, Austria also. That's also good. So, and Eddie is in Martinique. So we have, this is the beauty about this thing, JIFU. It's going around the globe, in such a fast pace. We are only about a month right now, doing this in pre-launch. So it's beautiful to see, how we're expanding on the globe. So let's go to the next slide. Hopefully it doesn't start the video again. Oh, lucky now. So a few things, not maybe for the people coming from afar, but we have our first, JIFU experience in Amsterdam. It's going to be wild. It's going to be learning. We're going to do some art, some Rembrandts, Van Goghs you're going to see. But we're also going to do the canal tours, the canal cruises. We're going to the special squares in Amsterdam where there's a lot of partying going on. There are a lot of people coming. 4 of the 10 top producers from JIFU will be there. So 4 of the top 10 right now in the leaderboards are being in Amsterdam. So they're going to share a ton of their, experience, their information. And secondly, what's mostly important, we will do everything by our JIFU platform. So if we do a canal cruise, we book it with JIFU. We have a special guide, guiding us to Amsterdam from the Middle Ages to the modern ages, where we go to the Rijksmuseum. It was 10-year closed because of the restoration. It's a huge building. It's something like the Louvre in Paris. I think it's better, but anyway, I'm Dutch, so I'm biased. But anyway, we're going to do a tour there. It's an unbelievable treasure what you will find there, in art. So maybe if you're not into art, a guide like this can really, really make your day. So also booked by JIFU, So what will happen is, and this is my first tip for the people watching this, if you have a possibility, if it is coming close to you, because next time we'll be in another city, go there, experience JIFU. We are not just a cheap hotel-looking website thing, That's what I see a lot on Facebook, Oh, JIFU searching for a cheap hotel room. No, we're going to the Rijksmuseum, one of the, great, museums in the Netherlands and probably in the world. And we buy a ticket on JIFU, with a lot of discount, and we can skip the row. And I was last Sunday, I was in Amsterdam. People, believe me, the row is ridiculous, and they only let a certain amount of people into the museum, of course, by the fire brigade. It has a maximum capacity, and it will have the maximum capacity because Amsterdam is super busy, especially in that weekend, where Holland, has their Liberation Day. So there's probably 1 million plus people there in Amsterdam on the street. So it's gonna be fantastic. And if you experience JIFU yourself, you start using it. You start seeing those points. If you book them, you see the value. You see that you really are letting into the building. They say, "Hey, I bought this ticket on JIFU. No, you cannot come in. It's too much discount." All this stuff in people's head, it will disappear. So my first tip is, I know a lot of people in JIFU. We have thousands and thousands of people already in JIFU, but we also have the vast majority of those people not having been using this platform ourselves. So if you don't use it yourself, people will feel that, people will see that. So use it. If you go to a museum in your hometown, buy a ticket through JIFU or some other kind of activity, or an attraction, park, or something like that in Europe or the United States or wherever you are, or or book a guide or a sailboat or whatever. Do something, buy something in the shop, in ink cartridge, whatever. Just start using it. It will raise your confidence. You will radiate that through the world. I believe in that. So you will radiate that into the world, and people, I see some questions on Facebook page. Really? It's all based on insecurity. It's all based on, I don't know, I don't get those questions. So maybe I'm, having a heavy voice or dark eyebrows, but I don't get all these questions, So what I want to share with you is, and I've doing this kind of business for almost 15 years, those questions, and don't get me wrong, are mostly coming to you because of you. Believe me, it's you who are raising those questions. You think, no, those people are asking me those questions. No, they ask you those questions because you radiate this. They feel insecurity. They feel you're, whatever. You don't have the right information, or you don't have the right reaction. So to close this, but I'm always doing this, Adam. So to close this, the best thing you can always do if people ask you a question, what is that? Let me check in the question. There's one answer, just one answer on all questions. So let me go to the chat if you're still alive. So just, if people ask you questions about JIFU, or, hey, does it work? Can I trust JIFU? Blah, blah, blah. What is the best question you can ask? I know there are some good people around the call. So let me go to the chat. What is the best answer to any question in the world? Even if it is something in your relationship or whatever. What is the best question in the world? Answer in the world on any question? Nobody dares to give an answer. You don't know that, people? Well, this is going to be a golden. I'm going to be arrogant. This is going to be a golden nugget to you. So nobody is typing. Nobody dares to type the answer. So why? It's almost good. It's almost good, Roland. It's almost good. It's close. So let me give it to you. The best answer to any question is a question. Why are you asking that? Why are you doing that? What do you mean? Why do you think whatever? Just always answer a question with a question, because people never show their true intentions, not on purpose, but they have questions. So if you answer with a question, you buy yourself time, you get more information. And most of the time, if you ask a question, with their answer is answering their own previous question. So there you go. So enough said. Let's go. And also Boise, launch event. Be there. And book your tickets with JIFU. Your flights, your hotels, anything. You book it with JIFU. And for this, you can go to jifuevents.com. There's only one launch, so be there. It's going to be special. I see some things. They are building behind the scenes. If you ask a better question, you will get better answers. Okay, there you go. But it is a question. Anyway, so why and how do we JIFU? For this, first of all, how many of your people, if you go to jifu.live or if you go to jifu.com, even the new people on this call, how many people have read the About Us? It's awesome. I'm going to include this in my next webinar of tomorrow. Just read the About Us, the why of JIFU, your why, not my why, your why. Read it. I read it, about 20 times. It's beautiful. If you read that About Us thing, and I mean the thing, if you go to the website and, life is better when you travel with a buddy. And then, at JIFU, we believe this thing, it's under, I'm like looking now on my phone, it's under the About Us section. Go to jifu.com, because on the replicated website, it's a little bit broken, the first sentences. So we're going to fix that. I already reported to IT, so it will be fixed probably in 24 hours. But read this About Us. this will be my next starting point from now on in the next webinars. It is beautiful, you know, it is really good, you know, it's about, you know, We the Crazy One from Apple, We Believe from Simon Sinek, you know, from the Golden Circle thing. It is beautiful, so please read that. But so how do we JIFU? Well, first of all, you know, we make money, and if you wish a lot of money, or, you know, by giving away discounts, that's the concept. So, but that's not maybe the end goal. So, but this is what I told my people when I left my previous venture. And people ask me, John, why did you do that? You know, are you crazy? Yeah, call us the crazy ones. You know, I believe in this vision of mind, body, soul, you know, and using travel for that. That is basically what it is. Mind, body, soul, lifestyle, you know, self-development, you know, investing in yourself, becoming the best you can be, and using travel for that. It is a beautiful combination. You know, when I saw that, I was sold. You know, the more you start to learn, the older you get, the more you appreciate, you know, friends around you, you know, investing in yourself, becoming a better person, you know, trying to do something what really matters into the world instead of only making money. But hey, we need money to make a difference. You know, some things cost money to change. So we can give, you know, I told my leaders, listen, you know, I'm done with selling. I'm done. You know, I'm done with selling a shampoo, you know, or a vitamin or a water filter or whatever services, and telling people how great my service or how great my product is. You know, it's difficult. You know, I just had a leader, you know, a European leader on the call, and I said, you know, are you not tired? Yes, I am, John. I'm tired of selling. You know, and he's doing this for 20 years or something like that. So with this concept, we don't sell anything to your loved ones or to your, you know, audience or to your followers or whatever you're using in your business. We give away something, which is discounts on one of the things most people, not everybody, most people, I think 99% of the people likes to do, which is travel. That's the main focus. We have many, many more things, but that's the main focus. So this totally shifts people thinking. So when I'm on the call for 18 hours a day, you know, with leaders around the world, and I say, what's easier? Selling a product at a huge price, which people can find on Amazon.com anyway for cheaper, or giving away something, real discount of what people really like to do and already are doing, and giving them a discount without them costing any money for that. What's easier? They say, of course it is giving away discounts. So I said, why don't you join? So let's dive into this. And you always win. I'm going to show you 3 ways to JIFU. You cannot lose. So it boggles my mind if people say, yeah, if they don't want you know, use one of the 3 things. I'm just showing you the flow, because, you know, it's now possible for anyone, you know, to live your bucket list and travel anywhere in the world for way less or even for free. So you always win. So no matter what you choose, so let's dive into those 3 ways. You are always going to win. So for me, it's a flow of 3 things. And the most important one, you know, is in the middle, which is our customers. And there are 2 things aside, which is, you know, the Buddy Pass and the affiliates. But they are feeding, you know, they are going around the world of the members. So the first, you know, is the JIFU Buddy Pass. With the Buddy Pass, people can, you know, use our system for free for 6 months. Yes, there are limitations on this Buddy Pass, but it's absolutely free. They don't have all the options a paid member has, but they have sufficient options, you know, to learn the JIFU lifestyle, to learn what JIFU has to offer with no strings attached. So a perfect way to start. Then we have our members. I'm going to explain you also. And then we have the world of the affiliates, and they all, you know, they all are connected with each other. So first of all, the Buddy Pass. You know, you give somebody a Buddy Pass, and with that, they get access to our JIFU travel portal. Remember, this portal cannot be accessed without a Buddy Pass or without being a member or an affiliate. So with this pass, you can give with Instagram a link, or Messenger, WeChat, or a physical body pass with your link on it. Anyway, so much possibilities. And with this, you give them access to this travel portal and see it as a light version, a light membership, a light version, a coupon on our paid membership. So beautiful to do this for free. And again, in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you live how this really works, and how this is. And for the people already on this call, if you are an affiliate yourself, my biggest tip I can give you, send a body pass to yourself. Send it to yourself. Go through the process as if you would send it to some friend. Because then you understand how it's received, how they receive an email or they click on Facebook. So if you send out a body pass yourself, you can help people better by going through this process. Because some people don't like to click, or it becomes in their spam box. So biggest tip, go through it yourself. Then you have our members. So if the experience is great, or some people just skip, they skip the buddy pass, they could become a member right away. What do you get? First of all, you see double the savings. So buddy pass persons only see 50% of the savings, which still is great because they get it for free. But as a paid member, you see double the discounts. That can be very interesting right from the start. Guess what? We all make calculations. If you save $300 with a buddy pass, or let's say $100, as a member, you're going to make $200 in savings. While becoming a member is only $50. So you don't have to, learn people that say, oh, wait a minute, I invest $50 to get an additional $100 of discount. Yes, okay, let's become a member. Because you can cancel at any time. So if it doesn't, is of any use of you, just cancel it. So you take this discount, and then if you want to go away, you go away. But we don't think you do that. But that's possible. So that's how it works. There needs to be real value to people. Otherwise, they don't do things. Otherwise, they don't stay, at things. So we think there's real value. On top of that, if you are a member, you get travel credits. So let's say I booked my ticket to Boise to the event. By the way, I saved over almost 400 euros. I've flown to the United States many, many times, and they still let me in, so that's okay, even with Trump there. But anyway, hopefully they let me in, because I've not been there, while he was president, but that's politics. We don't talk about that. But anyway, so I bought my ticket for 612 euros to the United States from Amsterdam Airport, which is ridiculously cheap. And with good times, I could go cheaper. But then I have to, stopovers of 8 hours, sometimes a day. It doesn't make sense to me. So good slots, good layovers, all that stuff for 612 euros. So I saved a lot of money. And on top of my savings, I received 697 travel credits. Hey, this is an additional discount because those travel credits are money, dollars, or euros, or yens, whatever you use, or Norwegian crowns, or Swiss francs. Everybody loves Swiss francs. So anyway, especially in Europe. So those travel credits, I can, anytime I book a rental car or I book a hotel, they add up, and I can use those travel credits on top of my double savings to lower my price, even below that. And if I earn enough travel credits, guess what? I go for free. And that's difficult for people to understand. I really go for free. So, you will see when I show you this live. As a member, I also have flights. I have cruises, cruise packages, all kinds of cruise airlines. I'm going to show you this also live. Restaurants, especially for the United States and Canada, golf, shopping, and much more. Why do you have members more options? Well, because we try to linger people from a buddy pass to become a member. We try to, to become a paid member. So we give them some more services, which is logical. This is one of the biggest. Some people come to me, hey, John, I saw something cheaper on booking.com. I said, great, fantastic, thanks. And they said, "Ooh, what do you mean? I'm not now interrupting your business." First of all, it's not a business. So for me, it's not a business. For me, it's truly living something unique and living a lifestyle. So they cannot attack me on that, firstly. I said, this is not a business. This is fun. Oh, okay. Sorry, John. Oh, no, so no worries. So, Secondly, thank you for helping me searching the cheapest price. Oh, why? Because I'm using your link. If I would book that hotel or trip, I'm using your link to get an additional 10% discount. Oh. Most of the times they want to buck you. Most of the times they want to try you out and say, thanks, great. Keep searching, keep digging. It saves me a lot of time. Anything you find on the internet, anything, we go 10% below that. So any questions? No, I think, I'm starting to think about this membership too. I said, you bet you do, because you pay too much. Period. End of discussion. So there you go. I'm very rigid on this. I see some things on Facebook. Please, people, inform your people well. Please, people, read, and start going through the Facebook things. Jesse, Brad, Jeff, Charles, all those great, Kim. I don't want to forget anybody. So many people are now, feeding our community with the right information. It's so great to see, so please go there. Concierge service as a member. Yes, people think, are you selling me a membership? Yes, I do, because you're crazy if you don't do this. You're not saving money. So, and you're missing out on the fun. Concierge service, hey, you want 4 tickets with a family of 4 and you want a rental car and you don't want to do it all by yourself. You just use the concierge service. Or you have special requests for your holiday. And then, I also see this on Facebook and I say, yeah, can I do this or that? Ask the concierge service. Use the live chat. There are 265 agents. Listen to this. 265 agents at your service for you to answer all questions. Where do you get that service? So think about this. Earn travel credits on all bookings you make. And this is where the fun really starts. You get 5 buddy passes. Guess what? Those people who want those buddy passes, they have to come from somewhere. They cannot call JIFU. Hey, JIFU, send me a buddy pass. No, they have to go to you, to the members or the affiliates. So you get 5 of those and you can share those buddy passes. And I will explain you how with sharing your buddy passes, and this is very special for new people, how you with sharing your buddy passes can earn an unlimited amount of travel credits. And I told you, those travel credits are money. So if you can earn an unlimited amount of travel credits, you can earn an unlimited amount of free holidays forever. Yes, it's possible. Then, of course, you have to be a member. And secondly, you have to use your buddy passes. Thirdly, you have to use them in the right way. It's not difficult. It's not super, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, but you have to follow some rules. So let me give you some. Hey, any travel plans the coming 6 months? Yes. Okay, thanks. Do you mind if I hand out you a buddy pass, or sending you a link of a buddy pass so you can get access to great travel deals and discounts? Yes. All right, I will send you one, and let me know when you have checked it. And then I follow up with them. These are simple, basic human things you need to do. Why? If this was not necessary, JIFU doesn't need us. They need us because we are this trust circle around people. If I send something to somebody, I say, listen, open the link, it's safe. Just open it and check it out. Okay, I will do, John. And with you, it's the same. So And don't get me wrong when I'm saying this. If some people say, yeah, but people don't use the buddy passes, they don't open the buddy passes, look in the mirror. It's not because of them, it's because of you. You have to improve your message, you have to improve your follow-up. That's what it needs. There's no free thing out there. You have to put in a little work to get it going. And if it goes, boom, it really goes fast because what you do starts to duplicate and then it becomes really easy. So this is the second way to JIFU. So let's go through to the last way to JIFU, which is the lifestyle plan, which is being an affiliate. So the first one we have is a Buddy Pass person, free, perfect. The second one, member, also perfect. And the third one is the one I choose. I don't say this is the best one. It's just the one I like the most for me. So it's being an affiliate. Now with the Buddy Passes, it becomes really interesting. If they save, let's say they save $100 with a Buddy Pass, or let's say $200 with a Buddy Pass, you get $200 in money. So that's becoming really interesting. I'm going to show you this live so it makes sense to you, because if you see it, just on the screen, you think, that's be photoshopped. So here's an example. This is a Disney vacation. We took it somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in March. We checked it out. I did check it last week. It was 69%, by the way. So because the way JIFU works is, the closer you become to your travel date, the bigger, the savings can be. Why? We are a vacancy travel, pricing engine, which means if hotels or theme parks have a lot of unsold inventory close to the travel dates of people, they start to panic a little bit. So they are willing to give away huge discounts. But those discounts, they don't want to publish on public websites, because if the whole world sees this, who already booked at that certain date, then they start calling in and cancel their vacations and go to JIFU. So with us, with it being a closed portal, they can bring their vacancy pricing, which is way below their retail prices, I've seen up to 82% of their normal pricings, which they are selling on Booking.com or Expedia. Yes, 82% sometimes. This one was 69% last week. So the savings are used. That's where JIFU, is making the magic happening, I would say. So this is called vacancy pricing, which is basically mean on unsold, cars are standing on the parking places, or, a lot of unsold rooms. The hotels don't want to have empty rooms because it's awkward for the paid guests, because, hey, this hotel is half empty, there's probably something wrong with this. Secondly, the costs are already made. So, they are prepared, they are willing to give those rooms for, almost for free. So the savings you see here is almost $1,200 US. So if you give somebody a Buddy Pass, they save $600, so $597.50, which is great because they cannot get it anywhere else. If you gave that person a Buddy Pass, you make $600 on your bank account. That's really cool. So, and I'll show you this live. So you think, he just made up this slide. So let's do it live in a few minutes from now. This one is a saving in Las Vegas, $831 savings in total. So you give a Buddy Pass to a person, he or she receives $415.50. What do you get? $450. So the same, the other half of the discount on your bank account. So that's pretty cool. So here you see the average before we go live. So if you say, 2-week holiday, 3-week holiday, like standard holiday in Europe, I don't know in the United States, but in Europe, 2, 3, 4 weeks holiday, to a hotel, 4 flights, 4 persons, rental car, easy average saving of $850. And I say savings because savings is equal to earnings for an affiliate. If they save $850, you make $850. If they save $300, you make $300. That's the power of the Buddy Pass. So before we go to the last part, let's just go live into the system, and maybe you can give me some dream destinations of what I don't know if there are new people here and they want to see some dream destinations, so we can search those ones. So this one will be. Let me go to my demo account, which is this one. Yeah, let me log in into this one. So in the chat, is there any dream location people want to go to? Because that's the basics of JIFU. You can now travel virtually for a lot less to your dream destination. So I'm checking the chat. Somebody has a dream destination. If not, I will just choose one, so don't worry about that. Well, Orlando, you see Mickey Mouse. For most people, it's Mickey Mouse, so let's go there. Oh, Hawaii, big island. Okay, sorry, I already clicked, on this one. So let's search. Let's search this. We can also do Hawaii, but now for this, I already clicked for time being. So anyway, let's search Orlando. And this is how it works, people. And also for the already affiliates on this call. You go to a certain destination, for in this example, Orlando. JIFU will show you the hotels or parks or condos with the highest vacancy. They are willing, so unsold rooms at that specific date. So in this case, we are searching for, it's also difficult because this is American, but it's probably the first of the fifth, is this May? What is it? I don't know. It's the fifth month is May. So it's the first week of May. We do it differently in Europe. So Americans, different style. Anyway, so it's looking, it's looking for the hotels on this date. You figure out which date it is with the highest vacancy, and it's not only 5 stars. It can be in this case 2 stars. So if you want to go to this one, and you say, "Wow, this is a great saving, 2-star hotel." I don't care. 2 stars for me is okay. Look at this. The average room price here is 41 euros. 41 euros. You save. So we go to public pricings. These are the public pricings. And those websites are all owned by 2 companies, Priceline and Expedia. They own all those websites. People say, why are those prices all the same? Yes, because they are the same companies. People don't know that. That's a secret we tell people. People don't know. Yeah, I go to Booking or I go to whatever website. You're going to the same. It doesn't matter. They own it all. And between those 2 companies, I bet those CEOs probably drink together every month. Let's say, make the difference only $2 between our websites, and they share the whole market. So 95% of the total travel market online is owned by them. So here you see the public prices. And here they take the lowest public pricing JIFU can find, and then our savings, the vacancy pricing savings, which is in this case $307. Great. It's incredible. So you go instead of $629, you go for $322. Wow. But basically these savings is your total membership for 1 year, just 1 hotel, 1 week in JIFU. And hey, if you don't make up enough savings as being a member, just use the Buddy Pass. It's free. But I'm going to show you the difference between the Buddy Pass and the membership. So let's first explain you the membership, because this is truly the central point of the whole JIFU system. First of all, we have a live chat. So it's going to be, for me, an easy answer to all people calling me. And believe me, there's a lot of people calling me. John, how is it with this hotel? Go use the live chat. John, can I book? Do use the live? John, is it something travel related? Use the live chat. Oh, okay. Use it. So that's, because you can choose here. So let's look at this one. You can go here, you have Dutch, even Dutch people there, Japanese, Romanian of all places, Italian, Portuguese, French, simplified Chinese. So those are the people now sitting there answering in this language to you. And you can ask them anything, of course, normal questions, travel related. So there you go. If I say anything, some people take it really, literally. But so this is what you can use. If you have more special requests, you want more private service, I'm just scrolling down here, book a concierge. I want 4 bottles of water of this brand, served in my 5-star room. No problem. I need a separate bed for my children placed into my room. No problem. Is there an ironer because I have a lot of suits, I want to travel? Yeah, no problem. We'll be there. If the hotel offer their services, they're going to arrange it for you. Or they got to book the hotels for you, the rental cars. Use those services. It's included in your membership. It's only $25 a month. So it's not only, 2 stars. Here we have the Radisson Resort Orlando celebrating. Look at this. $50 average a night, only $275. So this is how the JIFU works. If you would go to Rome, or you go to Berlin, or you go to Hawaii, it works the same. JIFU shows you the hotels at that date you are searching, which are having the highest vacancy, unsold rooms. Or if you want to rent a car, JIFU is showing you the rental car, businesses who have the most unsold, cars. They're not sold, but rental cars available at that moment. They are willing to drop the price dramatically. And again, they don't do this on these websites because when the whole public sees this, they are jeopardizing their already established business of bookings they have already. So that's why they use JIFU to do that. Another thing is, people say, John, where are the buddy passes? Well, click on Buddy Pass Reward. Just go there. Look at this one. This is beautiful. Invite your friends to join for free. Share with your friends today. Do it. If you are a member or affiliate, use it. There are basically two big ways. The first one, maybe old-fashioned one. You look at it for you, and you can even watch the video. It's, do it, use it. It's there. It will teach you how it works. So go to this one. You say John Lucardi, johnlucardi.me.com. You select country. John is living in, I'm living in Antarctica. I don't speak Dutch, of course, as well, but he probably speaks French, so he's a penguin. And then you said send. Now the beauty is, listen to this. You maybe don't speak French. Maybe you don't. Probably you don't. Especially the Swiss people here, probably they speak French, if they're from the French part or whatever, or the German part, or, we will, you never know. But they speak French, or you don't speak French. Guess what? You're now sending a buddy pass in their language. Pretty cool. You have to, of course, warn them. Hey, you get an email from JIFU. Open this email. You have to help the people. Hey, can be in your spam box because maybe it's blocked by your whatever. And then they open it. It's perfectly, in their language, which is cool. And look at the languages. We have English, Spanish. We have already a bunch of them. We are working on way more languages. But hey, give us some time. We're only 4 weeks in running. This is, all the big languages out there already. So it's working. Or you use a special link. This is a link. Shorten this link with Bitly, for example, or make your own landing page, or make your business cards. Go to our Facebook affiliates Facebook page, from JIFU affiliates. People are sharing their awesome ideas. On the, is it you, Charles, who had it on the car? I don't know. Probably it was you. Somebody had Buddy Pass on their car. QR codes. Landing pages, Instagram pages, where you can share your buddy passes with. Easy to do. So there's your buddy passes. People ask me about the price guarantee. Guess where it is? I click on this one. And again, I told you in the beginning, somebody told me, oh, John, I saw something cheaper. You just say, hey, send me the link. You click the link here. You put the price of the competitor, and same room, same hotel, same date, everything included, including tax. Most of the times, by the way, if you ask them, hey, just click to the end page and just click just before you want to book, and then you see all those websites adding booking cost, taxes, reservation, blah, 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 local taxes, all that stuff. Suddenly this $70 room ends up being $140, which is way more than JIFU. But okay, let's say they truly find something, which is possible. Hey, it's possible. There's 1 million hotels there, so on JIFU. So one of those millions must be cheaper somewhere else. No problem. Click here, submit. Within 24 hours, you get the difference back between the competitors in JIFU and plus 10%. So you're always cheaper. Yeah. There are some other things here. We have cruises. We have hotels. Look at this, condos. If I click on this one, you have featured condos. So this one went up a little bit in price. Last week it was 104. It's now 199. This is a total for 8 days, 7 nights, 4 persons. So that's $50 per person. That's really cheap. No, it hasn't flight included, but you can book flights. So as a member, you can see you can book flights. So now to show you, lastly, the power of the buddy passes. And now it becomes really interesting. Let me make this one a little bit more small. Hopefully this works. I prepared it, so there we go. Oops. There we go. There it is. And let's log in here. And here on the left side, I'm going to log in as if I am a buddy pass person. Is it logging in? Yeah, it's logging in. It take me some time, so, but anyway, you will see the difference. So let's go to Orlando. And this one, refresh this one, because we have to do it simultaneously, because this is very important. So now you see the left side, and you already see the difference. As a buddy pass persons, they only have hotels, cars, condos, and with the activities, they have in lifestyle, they have golf and activities. So that is the light version of our paid version. And people say, why is that? I already gave you the why. The why is simple, because this is a free version. Secondly, most heavy discounts, just most heavy unsold inventory, most vacancy pricings are happening in hotels and cars. That's where the magic mostly happens. On flights, it is not always, you need to know more tricks, tips and tricks, and we are teaching people that. But you need to know a little bit more to get huge discounts also on there. So for buddy pass persons, we just choose this one, and also there's no live chat, there's no price guarantee, there is no concierge service, but still they can do a lot. So here we have the same hotel. So let me check out. Why is it not going? I should going. Refresh, hopefully it works. And then you see the difference. So where's your next adventure? We go to Orlando, there we go. And this is live. So I'm now live into the system. And in the meanwhile, if you want to have questions regarding this website and the buddy passes, please ask me, because after this, I'm going to wrap it up, and then we have maybe general questions. But if you have questions about especially the buddy pass and this website, please feel free to type it into the chat, and I will answer it. So here's a perfect example. Left side, buddy pass. I logged in as a buddy pass person. Right side, I have somebody who's a member or affiliate. They both have the same side. So here you see perfect example. So as a buddy pass person, my savings are $155 on this hotel. Great. It's still great because you don't get this on booking. So it is a free discount you get if you choose this hotel. On the other side, me as a member or affiliate, I get 307, which is double. It's 1% less because we make it 49 instead of 50, but anyway, it's double. So this is beautiful. If you would go to the hotel, you end up paying, 322, and the buddy pass person 474. So now you understand where this money is coming from. JIFU pays you, because the buddy pass person, they get 155, which is 50% of the discount. So if they book that trip, you get the other half of the discount because you gave the buddy pass, which is 155. That's how it works. So if we go to this hotel, the buddy pass person saves $231. Here you can see you save double. It's even actually a little bit more in this example than double. But JIFU pays you $231. This can depend on just a few seconds, this difference, because it changes every second, like on booking.com, but you get the idea. They book this discount, you get this discount. So we go maybe to a more expensive one. Is there a more expensive one? No, not many. Oh, here's one, 171, 204. So they book this one. We go scroll down. They book, they get 204 discount, you get 204 as a bank account. And secondly, this JIFU buddy pass, they can use it for 6 months, an unlimited amount of times. So if they book the next trip a month later and they have an additional hotel and they save $70, you get $70. Hey, if they book this hotel for 204 and 1 day later they think, oh, we need a rental car, they book a rental car with that buddy pass and they save $50 or something like that, you get another $50. So one buddy pass person using the buddy pass can bring you multiple payments. Anytime they use the buddy pass within the 6 months period, anything they save, any dollar they save on anything, you get the difference on your bank. You get the same on the bank account. So I see a question coming in. So let me check if this question is what the question is. Maybe when booking flights, are you able to get your seats reserved or select them? Yes. Hey, Kevin, by the way, yes, you can. Not when you book on JIFU, but you book it on JIFU. Then, of course, you get a flight confirmation number. Let's say, I'm flying with British Airways to the United States. So I got my booking confirmation from my flight. I then went to British Airways website. I typed in the booking confirmation number which is an e-ticket. So JIFU is using the same systems as Expedia and Booking.com. There's one big central, reservation system out there. So you get your e-ticket with your ticket confirmation. I go to British Airways in my case, I type it in and then boom, there's my flight. And then I can select, depending on the airline preferences. Every airline has its own limitations, depending on your status with British Airlines. If you are a diamond or whatever you are, special executive, you get more preferred seats. But yes, you can choose your seats. So I hope that answers your questions. So it's the same like in Booking.com. If you book on Booking.com, you also go back, to the website of the airline where you booked your ticket. And this is also funny, Kevin. So you asked me that. Yeah, John, if something happens with JIFU, who cares? If I book with British Airways, JIFU is just the intermediate bringing me to British Airways. The booking is made with British Airways. And of course, JIFU is in between that. But the thing with JIFU is they don't add up any costs. They push, directly the whole, low price directly to our members. They don't add up any cost or any profits on that. JIFU makes money on their membership, not on travel. That's why we get such ridiculous lower, offers on the website. So, any more questions regarding how the power of the buddy passes work? Because in my eyes, it's truly amazing how you can have a conversation starter with buddy passes. Because guess what? If I'm going to Boise, the people in the plane around me, they will know how much I pay. They will know, I'm going to bug them, with my pricing. I'm going to show my iPhone. So listen, how much did you pay for this flight? And even though if you don't like me, I'm going to tell you how much I pay because it starts to grow in your head. And you want this buddy pass from me. I'm then showing the buddy pass. So listen, dude, if you want to have the same price next time, you better check out this buddy pass or you keep paying too much. Don't say it in such an arrogant way, but I'm playing with this. I love to do it. So when I'm in the Boise Inn 500 or whatever I'm staying at, I don't know exactly which hotel they book for me, but anyway, I will ask. And say, I'm going to show you. And so listen, this is what I paid here. So this is how much I saved. So the more I start traveling again, I'm really starting to travel a lot the coming weeks. The more people I meet in those hotels, the more I start, sharing with them. Hey, how much did you pay? Oh, 500. Oh, I only paid 300. Oh, how did that come? Yeah, here you go. There you have it. Check it out. So that's the beauty about this business. So no more questions regarding the buddy pass or regarding the website. This is the product, people. Use it. Use it yourself. Oh, this is also, I didn't share this with you. So lastly, this is also cool. Because everybody's talking about, cheap hotel rooms. But look at this. Go to lifestyle. Go to shopping. There you go. Make it a little bigger so it's easier for you to see. So there you go. Hopefully this works. There we go. So go to shopping. You can even go to travel and vacations. Isn't this funny? Look at this. You can book Airbnb. So if you come to Amsterdam, the hotels are very pricey. You just go to Airbnb here. Probably it's also pricey, but anyway, you go there. You book an Airbnb room. Guess what? You get $17.50 back in travel credits. So the next time you book, you can use the $17.50, to even go below your double discount pricing, which is ridiculous. So this is also cool. You can even go to cheaptickets.com, which is a competitor of JIFU. You go there. You say, I saw a flight on cheaptickets.com. It's cheaper. Okay, can happen. So on flights, there's no price guarantee. So I said, book it on cheaptickets.com, but go here, click on this one. So the ticket is $100, you get $5.6 back in travel. Or the ticket is $1,000, you get $56 back in travel. You can do jewelry, luxury, music, movies. You can buy anything on JIFU. It's not only hotel rooms. It's not a hotel room price comparison war we are going through. JIFU is way more. The most important thing is mind, body, soul, and we use travel, to achieve that in a big way. So let's wrap it up. Let's go back to the presentation. Let's go to the last slides. So this is all about the Buddy Pass, using the Buddy Pass. If you want to go a little bit further than just Buddy Passes and just being, a regular member or a regular affiliate, you can build a team if you wish to. You don't have to do it. Again, it's only, if you wish to. So a lot of people, I see also a lot of questions on Facebook. How does the comp plan work? First of all, I don't call it a comp plan. That's so 2018. It's a lifestyle plan. So change your words, change your world. Believe me, it works that way. Comp plan, MLM. And then MLM, I don't listen anymore. I'm done. I said, we have a fantastic lifestyle plan, where you can travel the world, for way less and eventually for free. Oh, I'm listening, John. I'm listening. Change your words, change your world. It's the little things that can bug people. So this is a little thing I want to give to my affiliates. It's not my affiliates, we are all the same affiliate anyway. Do you see? Wrong word I'm using. So you have to be careful with that. So I make a bigger one so I can wrap it up. But for the lifestyle lovers, I'm going to show you the highlights of the way you can earn with JIFU. I'm still stubborn to not explain it in detail because I truly believe that you will break your duplication if you start explaining people this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to people if they don't see the value of JIFU. It doesn't matter to people if they don't use JIFU themselves, but like I told you in the beginning, so they don't see the value for themselves, they don't radiate that. And secondly, it's for most people boring and not easy to understand. That we build it in such a way you can just go to your back office. You can go to your office and say autopilot. Switch it on autopilot. If you don't know how this works, you can always ask this on Facebook and I will share some pictures how to put it on autopilot. That's what all you need. For the rest, passion, enthusiasm, vision, just be happy. That's what attracts people to you. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents in it. But here you get them from me, the 8 ways to earn. You will get them. So I will give them a short brief overview. And Jeff, of course, and in the app we will launching, every single bonus will be explained by a video. So don't worry about it. It's coming for you. So the people who want to understand this, it's coming. We will break it up and we will, feed it in slides to you, little movies. You can watch those movies 10 times and you will get it. So don't worry about that. But for duplication, don't use it. Buddy Pass earnings is the first one. Travel credits, it's also a way to earn. So, if you book a flight with a competitor for 500 euros, you can book the same flight with JIFU for 500 euros. You're still winning. Why? You probably get around 600, depending on the currency you're using. So if you use US dollars, you probably will get 650 the travel credits back. So you always win because those travel credits, 650 or $6.50. So you're still winning when they are when they are the same. So ask your sponsor about it. When you bring a customer to JIFU or a new customer or a new affiliate, JIFU thanks you and pays you 15 to 50% in first order bonus. It's simple. You get between 25 and 285 US dollars for bringing, somebody. So cool. If they use a Buddy Pass, they upgrade to member or they upgrade to affiliate, JIFU will pay you because the Buddy Pass is attached to you. The system will recognize you gave that Buddy Pass, even if it's 6 months, 6 months ago. Then they convert after 6 months to being a member or maybe an affiliate. and you get the rewards for that. So you maybe think, where's the money coming from? Yeah, that's somebody you gave a buddy pass 6 months ago. They finally upgraded. Oh, great, well, fantastic. So team commissions up to 250, crazy amount, 250,000. Yeah, can be 1, can be 250. 250 is the max. Uni level, any member, you bring in, depending on the monthly fee they're paying, you get up to $3 per person. You don't have to build an organization. You don't have lines. No, just per person. It's very easy. Matching commissions. You bring in a superstar affiliate, one person, and he or she makes $10,000 a week. We have people doing that in JIFU already. You bring this person's in, boom, they make $10,000. You get $2,000. So pretty cool. Just one person. And we have the jet setter bonus, one of my favorites. You make a little money in JIFU. They add 15% to that. They put it in a saving account, and you can use that for travel. So, and the leadership bonus pools. So these are all the 8 ways to earn. It's a lot of information for the new people, but don't bother about this. Start using JIFU yourself. Be passionate about it. Be enthusiastic about it. Share those body passes, and the masses will follow. They are coming. We are growing. In any country in the world, we are growing. So do it, just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. So my last thing about, the power of duplication, my tip, how I would do it. And again, this is just my way of doing it. It's maybe not your way of doing it. There is no best way out there. It's just, I just share what I'm doing. And maybe you think, oh, I'm going to take this out of this, and maybe this works for me. My advice is to duplicate with the silver pack. It's only $100 to start as an affiliate. $100 for, and I know in some countries this is a lot of money, but in the European countries it's nothing. It's just, I'm in this here, people spend $100, like this. So with this, you can improve your life, your body, your mind, your soul, and you can travel, for way less and eventually for free. And then find your 2. This is the average duplication, and I put it every duplication round. So you see 1 to 12, that's 1 year. I just put it out, I just calculate this with Jeff, and Brad. What happens if you start with a silver pack? So you bought the $100, you invest that in yourself, because I see it really as an investment. You spend $100. What's your risk? $100. You can lose that. If you don't like it, yeah, it's 100, but that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? So now you find your 2, just 2, liking to travel, like your energy. They think, wow, this is a great community. This is a great tribe, whatever you call it. I want to join this Facebook page. I love, interacting with people. Boom, 2 silver packs. This is the first duplication in 1 month. Because if you share 1 silver pack, you get $50 back per silver pack. $50, 50%. So with 2 packs, you get your $100 back. This is super crucial, first of all, for countries with less money, because only with 2 people, you got your money back. I don't see it that way, but some people do, which is crucial. So that's why we build it. I think, okay, $100, what's the problem? So, and here you see the next duplication. You find your 2, they find their 2. So this is the average what can happen on residual money, which means money coming in every month. So it really starts, yeah, sometimes a little bit slowly, but hey, it's money. First month, you're already free. The second month, this is pure profit. And then it goes. And suddenly, when this masses is going, boom, and then you think 33,000 is a lot. We have people in JIFU right now, as I'm speaking, they did it in the first month. That's what they did. Not to impress you, but they say, John, those numbers cannot be true. They are true. You can go below this average and you can go above this average. So secondly, what happens is, besides this is coming from the comp plan, the lifestyle plan. So no comp plan, wrong word. So I'm almost falling for it. So lifestyle plan. The additional you have the buddy pass earnings, average $850 a week. And on top of that, if you start doing this, you get free travel money from JIFU up to $600 a week. And we have people earning $600 per week in free travel already after just 4 cycles. So they are way ahead of this curve, and they get $600 every week to travel for free. So there you go. So lastly, choose your package. Go to the person who brought you to this call. So use this buddy pass, become a member, $50 and $25 in payment, or become an affiliate. And the best way to start is buying a silver. I don't know why this slide isn't working. There you go. And this is important. Invite people to these calls, or somebody unmuted themselves, so please mute. So I will be unmuted in 2 minutes. Invite people who love to travel to the calls. Don't start to do it yourself. Join the JIFU member affiliate sites on Facebook, and go to JIFU Travel on Instagram. Like it and follow it, so you get all the latest information and you see all the inspiration from other people. So this wraps it up. It's a little bit longer because I had to talk about Amsterdam, all this other stuff. Any questions, you can unmute yourself, or you can ask them in the chat if you don't want to unmute yourself and you think, I don't want to talk to people, live. But you can unmute yourself, ask questions, or you can have, questions in the chat box, and I'm happy to answer them. And if there are no questions, I probably see you. What day is? I don't know even what day it is anymore. It's Wednesday, so yeah, all those time zones. So I will be back tomorrow, and I'm gonna change the format a little bit, because now we have some new things. So from tomorrow on, I'm going to change the format of this webinar to something more specific. So I will show you tomorrow. Thank you, Frauke. Danke schön. Danke. You're welcome. Any more questions? I'm checking the chat. I don't see anybody unmuted. So, well, thank you so much. Go back to the person who sent you to this video, to this webinar Zoom. Maybe I see you tomorrow. I'm trying to get it done tomorrow. Otherwise, it will be Monday. But probably tomorrow I will have it done and showing you some new formats about what we're doing. What time? Tomorrow it's 9 p.m. same time, Central European time. I'm always on 9 o'clock. So Rodolfo, okay, cool, Rodolfo. Yeah, they are doing the Spanish call, so join them also if you have Spanish people. Thank you so much, and see you all next time. Bye bye.